Today we are graphing systems of inequalities, so we are on slide 17. We are going to write the steps for solving systems of inequalities. So step 1 is solve each inequality for y. Sometimes it's already solved, other times it's not. So you need to solve each for y. Step 2, you're going to graph the first inequality. So whenever you graph inequalities, remember shading above and below. Think about an airplane. If you stick your arms out and you match the line, wherever your head is, that's above. Wherever your legs are, that's below. So you'll graph the first inequality, use dotted and solid. And then step 3, you're going to graph the second inequality. So you're going to have 2 inequalities shaded here. And so you're going to look for the intersection of the shaded areas. So there may be an overlapping, and that will be your solution set. The solution set is the intersection of the 2 shaded areas. So you're looking for where it is shaded twice, and that is your solution set. Do not forget to dash the line if it's just greater than or just less than. So the solution set is going to be area where it is shaded 2 times. And then if it has no solution set, it will be where there is not an intersection for the shaded area. So sometimes it won't even intersect the 2 shaded areas. So that's whenever you have a no solution set. Okay, we aren't going to start by graphing these on the computer. We're going to start by graphing it on paper, actually in your composition book. So open up your composition book to the next page. And title it Graphing Systems of Inequalities. And then this is how mine looks right now. We have the title and then number 1. And then I went ahead and did my X and Y axis so I could graph it. go ahead and graph these. So this is the first equation, inequality. Y is greater than negative x. So we are going to graph this. The slope would be -1, and the y-intercept would be 0, right? So we're going to use that information to graph. So we always graph our y-intercept first, so we'll put a dot on 0. And then go down 1/1. And go ahead and fill up the whole graph. Down 1/1 and then up 1, left 1. Okay, is this going to be dashed or solid? Yeah, so I'm going to write that up here, dashed. I'm going to go ahead and dash it. Put arrows at the end, though. Okay, now this is a greater than, so how are we going to shade? Above or below? Above. So I'm going to write that out here also. So if you can't remember which way is above, stick your arms out, tilt like the line, and then where is your head? To the left or right of the line?
Right.
Yep. Greater than is above. Okay. The next one, let's go ahead and graph that. This is our linear parent function. The slope is 1. The y-intercept is 0. So we graph that. So it's at 0. Now we go up 1/1. Down 1, left 1. So I can make some X. Okay, and then is it going to be dashed or solid? Dashed also. So let's go ahead and dash it. And then this is another greater than, right? So it's also above. So which way is above? Yeah, the left. Okay, see where it's double shaded?
Yes.
Okay, what I want us to do is go ahead and do this with a different color. If you have a highlighter or a marker, and shade this. And I have more markers in the back. Just so you know, this is the double shaded area. That is the solution set. So this is called your solution set. It's where it's double shaded. All right, let's go to the next one. Go ahead and draw this and write your equations down. Draw your graph. Go ahead and do that right now. so let's go ahead and do it. The first one, the slope is -1/2. And the y-intercept is 2. So we need to go ahead and graph that. Y-intercept at 2, go down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2, down 1 over 2, up 1, left 2, up 1, left 2, up 1, left 2. Now, is this one going to be dashed or solid?
Solid.
Yep. Okay, so it's less than or equal to. So how are we going to shade? Above or below?
Below.
Below. Which way is below? More to the left or more to the right? Yeah. Okay, the next one, what is our slope? -2. What is our y-intercept? Okay. Down 2 over 1, 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 up 2 over 1. Is it dashed or solid? Dashed. Be careful, don't get confused by the dots that are really close to each other. Like you could almost get caught up with that one, but it's not that one. So make sure you follow. I kind of got off a little bit. Okay, and then which way are we going to shade? Up. Above. So more to the right. So do you see where the double shading is?
Yes.
Okay, so this is a solid line on there, but a dashed line here. So anything in this area is our solution set. So anything on the dashed line is not included. Anything on the solid line is. And then anything in the yellow area is included. Okay, so far, what do y'all think?
It's easy.
Easy. Good. Okay, let's go to number 3. Y is less than or equal to 3. Y is greater than or equal to x plus 2. Okay, so y is less than or equal to 3. So what is our slope on this one?
0.
0, yeah. And what's our y-intercept?
3.
3. Okay, so what kind of line is that going to be?
Uh,
No? Horizontal. Think about slope, dude. He's walking. So it's a horizontal line. Y-intercept is at 3. So this is our y-axis. I always like to label those. Dashed or solid?
Solid.
Solid. And then how are we going to shade?
Below.
Below. Okay, let's do the next one. What's our slope?
1,
What's our y-intercept?
2,
So go to 2. We're going to go up 1, over 1. Up 1, over 1. Down 1, left 1.
Should dash.
Oh, it's dashed. I gotta go back. Fix that. Good thing I used a pencil. So it's dashed. And which way are we going to shade?
below.
Above. So will that be more on the left or more on the right?
Water.
Yeah.
Left.
Left.
Oh, God. Then-
So anything in this area is solution. Anything on the dotted line is not included, but anything on the solid is included. Okay, there's our last one for our notes today. So these two are both not solved for y. So this is our first one where we have to solve for y. So I'm going to rewrite this. So that means I need to subtract the 2x on both sides. Y is less than, I need to put the x first. So it's like mx plus b. So it's y is less than negative 2x minus 1. So my slope is negative 2. My y-intercept is negative 1. So we need to graph it. So our y-intercept is at negative 1. Slope down 2 over 1. Up 2 left 1. And then it's going to be dashed. Did I mess up?
Yes.
Sure did. I'm thankful I was writing in pencil again. I get ahead of myself a little bit. Okay, now are we good? Yeah. And then how are we going to shade?
Um,
Below.
Below. So is that going to be on the left or right?
Yeah.
Okay, the next one I need to solve too.
So I need to subtract the 2x on both sides. So y is greater than negative 2x plus 3. Okay, so I need to identify my slope and my y-intercept. So we have 3, and then down 2/1. What do you notice about the lines? Yeah, they're parallel. And it's going to be dashed. And this one is greater than, so how are we going to shade? Above. So above would be which way? To the right. So what does that mean?
They don't shake or
There's no areas that are shaded together. So this is called no solution. Okay, so your assignment is to get on Delta Math. And there's just 5 problems I want y'all to do. That's it.